Even if then they know what I be on. I'm the best that you know, and I got it on my own. Staying Gucci, hit a toe. Get my way up, it don't go. I'm the best that you know. If I touch it, then it's cold. Just like Kobe, I'm the GOAT. Get my way up, it don't go. I'm the best that you know, and I got it on my own. Staying Gucci, hit a toe. Get my way up, it don't go. I'm the best that you know. If I touch it, then it's cold. Just like Kobe, I'm the GOAT. Get my way up, it don't go.
I got so much good luck for you cover me. And I'm rich now, so Range Rover me. All my 12 years ahead like a government. I don't do I'm a 54 show now, bring out many men. It's real, let's ain't black, I'm heaven. Bring it dark to the 5 like I'm heaven. And I know you talking down on it. When you bring dark to the light, yeah, they front to above. I cannot fall for no kind, cause they showing love, cause they hug. Got it. Too many racks up in the account. I can't tell you if I can't keep count. Once they get a taste of me, they gon' keep round. When I drop you off, once you get to the door, say the sound. Know you like me. But it ain't a problem to be honest, cause I like shade. 65 degrees with a day shade. And I know I'm good for you, babe, like a good babe. Good for you, like a good babe.
Hello, basketball fans. got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you exciting NBA action. With two All-Stars, Grant Hill and Chris Webber, I'm Brian. Ryan Anderson, Allie LaForce is our reporter.
It always helps when your opponent turns the ball over that many times. I thought it was the deciding factor overall.
And when they kept getting all those gifts, they took advantage. Turnovers don't mean anything unless you turn them into points.
Now here's Harden. Here's the break. Here's George. Finished off the break.
The focus, the balance. George doesn't back down from converting these challenging buckets.
Picked it out of midair. Fast break, Brooklyn. Not going to go that time. Good work defensively by Robinson. Here's Ewing. Pass to Houston. Tipped. Here's Nowitzki. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Brooklyn.
They're setting the tone early with their defense, keeping the pressure on and taking chances. And they've got a bunch of steals to show for it.
One thing I've also noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off turnovers.
You can learn a lot by watching him operate in their offense.
Pass to Nowitzki. Here's Harden. And he drives in. And then Harden with the jam.
Oh, and when Harden is going strong to the rim, he's looking for the throwdown, ripping the rim down hard on that one.
Here's Nowitzki. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Nowitzki.
First one falls for him. Both shots good from the stripe.
It can help a big man's game to hit those free throws. It keeps the defense from getting too aggressive.
Outside Harden. On the take. Pass to Ewing. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
Here's Nowitzki. And the Nets miss again. On the wing, Harden. Giving them some good production. Putting up just around 16.5 points a game.
Oh, and Harden is so quick to the cup. Just exposing the weak defense with his speed.
To the paint. Here's Nowitzki. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And it's Harden penetrating. Battles through traffic and lays it in.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Here's Parker. That shot off the mark. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now. He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Right wing. Here's Nowitzki. And it's Ewing with a rebound.
Jesus surprises anyone with that miss. When he's left alone like that, you can usually counter.
With the drive.
He's terrific at finding the open man. I mean, good awareness from the floor, from the combo guard. Hard.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
The defensive intensity has to pick up, and I'm sure coach is going to let them know that.
Gerald Wallace. Luka Doncic.
Brooklyn trailing. Here's Nowitzki. That one's good for two.
Nowitzki.
He has 6.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you got to bring much faster help than that.
Now here's Harden. 6 points for him. Here's Ewing, and he banks in the layup.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Boy,
that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense, given the situation.
Here's Nowitzki. He has 6. Oh, stolen by Harden. And now the Sixers on the break. Marion with the bucket.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Out to the right wing. Here's Nowitzki. And the Nets miss again.
He's not using his head this quarter. He's got to get back to finding how to center shots.
Here's Ewing. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Yeah, you got to be careful. It's still early. They've expended a lot of energy, but they've also built a nice cushion here.
That's what happens when you let Doncic get this close, using his vertical to perfection.
And so they foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Now here's Harden. He has 6. Pass to Ewing. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
And it's Doncic missing. The Sixers leading. Here's Harden. Takes it inside. Joel Embiid with the board.
I love to see the defense exhibit some passion in protecting the rim right there.
Back to Doncic. Inside. Embiid.
Joel Embiid.
That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
What a finisher Embiid is. He's a pro at not letting the defense dictate to him.
Here's Harden. Going inside. And Embiid with the block. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been... Thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
They've been effectively aggressive here in the first half, driving to the hoop with authority and getting a lot of their points right at the rim.
They're showing some muscle here in the first half as well and getting a lot of their points in the paint.
Well, Grant, does it seem like teams are carrying fewer specialists than they used to?
You know, B.A., I actually think there's more specialists. I mean, think about it. You have certain players who can do everything, who are versatile, who can carry a team. But then you surround them and complement them with guys who can knock down open jump shots. So I actually think you have more specialists, a lot of them being shooters who can space the floor for their ball club.
Out left to the wing. Pass to Cooper. Driving inside. Up and in on the layup.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Well, you want to talk about a super team. Last season, the Brooklyn Nets became the only team in NBA history to boast 6 players who'd made it all NBA over their career. Guys, the roster has changed just a bit, but make no mistake, this team remains loaded in a way we don't see too often.
No question, Allie. Good stuff there. Thanks. Pass to Wallace. The 3. No good.
Oh, they get away with it here, but that's not a shot you should ever be giving him.
Outside Johnson. Plenty of space. Yep, that one's good. And the 76ers lead by 6.
You know the coaches hated that shot, but guess what? Some of them go in.
Down low. And Durant with the big finish.
Yeah, he continues to improve as a passer. The sky's the limit for Embiid and his all-around game.
To the middle. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Fast break. Here we go. Durant's shot is off. To the inside. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Attacking the rim with power. Oh, wow. Oh, incredible.
Oh, and look out. KD is just hurting everyone's feelings with that slam. Simply amazing.
Millsap can't get it to go.
Not the guy you expect to be missing a bunny.
Oh, disrespect.
Unreal athleticism. I mean, for a bigger guy, Embiid really knows how to drop the hammer.
Here's Durant. Got a hand on it. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. He has 6. And here's Doncic. He's been an offensive weapon for them, scoring around 17.5 points a game. Pass to Marion. He takes it in. Oh, powered down with both hands.
He is a fantastic athlete for a power forward. Whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for with hops.
Now Embiid. Ball stolen. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. 3-pointer, no good. Brooklyn trailing. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Embiid's got 8 here in this quarter.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there. And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Embiid inside. Goes back up. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
They have no answer defensively inside.
It's Johnson with a drive. from deep. Rebounded by the Nets. Pass to Embiid. Back to Doncic. Drives to the hoop. Fires from 14. And that one hits the back iron. Here's Cooper. Looking at his numbers. Currently, he's averaging around 9 points a game.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. There's 49 seconds left in the second. Back to Durant. Pass to Embiid. Just 2 to shoot. Tries a 10-footer. No good. A bit long that time. The Sixers leading. Here's Marion. 10 points for him. Right side Johnson. Millsap, right side. There's the drive. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. That's on Joel Embiid. Brooklyn with the ball. Here's Parker. Rebounded by Marion.
Tony Parker. Shaw Marion.
He's off on the first. Good on the second one. To the middle. And so it's Philadelphia earning this break in the action, up 10. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
Dirk Nowitzki.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one.
I remember when you get in trouble for shooting the three as a big man. Now teams want their bigs operating outside the three-point line.
Parker outside.
Paul Millsap.
And that's an intentional foul. So both teams making some changes here. And the Nets with possession here. 7-point differential. Here's Parker. And there's the rejection. And as it goes out of bounds, Brooklyn able to keep possession. Shot from the inbound. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
The physicality of George. His coaches and teammates encourage him to attack and draw contact.
And he's good on the second. Here's Ewing. 10 points for him. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 12 points for him.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime on the defensive.
Kept alive. Here's Dudley. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4.
Snatched up. Here's Ewing. And he throws it down with one hand.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Yeah, guys, but where was the box out? No excuse letting him roll that freely on the glass.
And he makes a first. And so he makes both from the line.
Oh, he's never rattled at the stripe. Always has that nice soft touch on his free throws.
And the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul of the game. Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Harden drives in.
Yeah, just an outstanding defender. George's timing and feel for how to guard guys is a valuable commodity. They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Harden. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. It's going to go on Paul George. Well, Grant, you've won the NBA Sportsmanship Award 3 times, tied with Mike Conley for the most ever.
Wow, no, it is a humbling experience to get voted for that award by your peers. You know, it's all about, I think, trying to play the game the right way with integrity, and Conley is a guy that truly embodies that.
Back to Parker, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. And here are the Sixers now. And following this one, they'll take on the Hawks in Atlanta. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. And it's Harden penetrating. And then Harden with the jam.
The athleticism Harden possesses is scary. I mean, he's constantly driving toward the basket for these dunks.
Oh, he has a lot of tools in the toolkit. That right there was just one of them.
Puts it up from the high post. Again, the Sixers score.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Here's Nowitzki. It's good. Set up beautifully by George.
Paul George.
13 points in the game.
George can make the tough passes. He can also make the easy ones, too. No way he was going to miss the wide-open man on that one.
Tony Parker.
And that's all the result of some good defensive awareness.
Philadelphia with the ball. They lead by 7. Here's Ewing to the left side wing. And he jams it home with authority.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
Yeah, such a skilled score. When George is looking to attack, it puts pressure on the D.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Yeah, I like the chess match that's going on here. Each team trying to find and exploit the favorable matchup on the floor.
And he makes the first, but misses the second.
And just one of the most complete players in the game today. George's two-way game and strong leadership traits are reasons why he's a star. Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
The first free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Well, look, I love how Harden does a little bit of everything. Aggressive score, solid rebounder, superb passer, and he's also improving on the defensive end.
Shots blocked.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Here's Ewing. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Pass to Embiid. Back to Doncic. And here's Embiid. 6 to shoot. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Yeah, you can't blame the ref for making that call at all. The defense in general is already at such a disadvantage as it is.
There's the three. Drops in the three. 5 points in the game.
credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Well, the results are clear as day. Great approach coming into the third quarter. We'll see if they can keep it up.
Pass to Houston. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there.
Well, his fourth turnover of the game. Well, that's not a number to be proud of.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
Timeout called. Brooklyn.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
The defensive intensity has to pick up, and I'm sure coach is going to let them know that.
To the paint. Can they get it? Back to Doncic. Down low. Here's Nowitzki. Sinks that one. Now shooting 5 of 10 and looking sharp.
He had to battle through some tough shooting problems in the first half. I mean, give him credit. It's been much easier for him in the second.
Now here's Harden. He's got 13. Ooh, a misfire there. He's made 5. He's missed 5. There's 37 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Nowitzki. And he's now 6 for 11 after that one.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
That's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
Oh!
Come on, get out of the way!
Don't get caught sleeping. I mean, come on, man. Harden is ridiculously clever, including how he decides to posterize you. A superb athlete.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers. They have a nice... And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. The Sixers leading. Here he goes. That one doesn't drop. The Nets go the other way with it. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Inside. Here's Embiid. The shot is good. Doncic making the play.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Pass to Ewing. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line.
Gerald Wallace.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Philadelphia?
I love how they've attacked the basket in this game. They've taken a very aggressive approach.
And another thing, they're doing a great job of getting inside and converting around the rim. I really love their aggressiveness.
It's Doncic with a drive. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And just a tenacious play by Doncic, driving right into the defense and drawing a foul while shooting.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And they've been playing with much greater physicality this half. Getting themselves to the free throw line is a bust.
Driving to the basket.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but defensively, neither side has been able to adjust, and that's reflected in the score.
With elite passing skills and court vision, Doncic is an advanced distributor for his age.
It's Johnson with a drive. And rejected. And so it looks like it'll be Philadelphia ball. Here's Ewing. Outside Johnson. Pass to Ewing. Clock at 6. Late clock. The Sixers need to put one up here. The Sixers with another miss.
He's done a lot of the little things to help put them in front. I mean, but his offense has not been there for him tonight.
A nice shot by Doncic.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Up top, Johnson. Stripped it away. Here's Durant. Banked it in off the glass.
Kevin Durant.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Outside Johnson. Here's Ewing. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. Here's Durant. It's hauled in by the Sixers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Philadelphia calls timeout. Teams deciding to change it up. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers' huddle. So far, he's happy with their play, but he wants to prevent any kind of a letdown. He told the team, stay aggressive. Don't play not to lose. We want to push the action and try to break their spirit.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Now Harden. Pass to Ewing. Chalk up 2 there. 27 points for him.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Well, that's just the mentality you have to have. Not wanting to give the opposition any hope of flowing back into this.
Here's George. Blocked. And they get it back. 3 on the clock. Another shot. And it's Ewing with a rebound. Now the 76ers with it. 8-point game. Got a piece of it. And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. That shot's good by Parker.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Here's Harden. Into the lane. And it's Harden with the big finish.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. It's deflected. And they get it back. Parker outside. Pass to Nowitzki. Second shot opportunity. Here's Ewing. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. And it's a 10-point 76ers lead.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
Pulls up. And again, it's Philadelphia.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable lead.
Pass to Nowitzki. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
So he gets them both. And so here is Philadelphia. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Here's Ewing. The rebound by the Nets. And they're on the break. Here's Doncic. Soft touch off the glass.
Tony Parker.
Doncic has got 6 points in the quarter.
Clutch play by Doncic. He's been doing this since he was a kid.
And it's Starks missing.
Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points and they need them now.
Yeah, it's quite unlikely, but we've seen crazy things happen.
Pass to Wallace. To the middle. Count it!
Gerald
You
Wallace.
guys. Distribute better than Doncic. He's got good instincts for when and where to send the ball.
Outside Harden. .24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Ewing. 5 on the clock. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And it's not about running up the score. It's about closing the door on any kind of comeback.
Money!
Tony Parker.
He'll take advantage of that kind of soft defense every time. Just give him a chance to attack the basket, and he will.
Stolen by Parker. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. So a close game sees Philadelphia taking this one. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
Yeah, get the coffee, because that's the way to close. You're going to face some obstacles in the game, but they overcame every one.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Alongside Chris Webber.
get him and I kill him and I flood in the street. Me and my baby get him with a buzz. And I'm saying ain't nobody really doing what he does. I be calling on the black till they filling up a tub, till they sweat and they dancing and they pulling out the plugs and on the dance floor to the last breath, to the rug, to the walls. Watch your step. Stop and prep. Stop on the asphalt, hands in the air, get ready for the onslaught. Bounce and shake. Everybody get the floor up. Salute. Soon as you see the Lion Bay walk up, next level everything till we pull your card up. Mommy, let me see you give it.
To get down, bust a bust, about to shake. Double take when I throw it out of order. Thunder from my thighs, recognize all the eyes looking at my black girl tribe, no surprise. Still we rise, digitize, realize. Always gonna push you, got my ribbon in the sky. Everybody is but we shine in the night. Do the night so fine in the night. Let me see it, give it. Let it flow like a mermaid in the water. Here we go, can you feel taking over? Flip mode with the law, take the order. Need to take it to the left, shake it like some ice.
I'ma do the dash, get to the bag, ain't no one as bad as Will Smith and Martin Lawrence, I'm a bad boy. When it got off my, then got to the cash and got in my bag, boy. Please don't think it's sweet, I stay with even though I'm a sad boy. You better watch the way you breathe around me. I've been down in my car. No one made my rich a million 9 months. Overseas, honey skin. He sticky Ricky. That is money, now he no longer mention me. You say you want and I've been coming down the chimney. You got barbecue, your barbecue, then I had all my jealous when I act like you want and they go like a. I'm just keeping it real with you, I'm just being blunt. Porsche Ferrari got the back like a. That's the side of the bed. I keep it a bit. I keep me a text. I leave a message. I made a mess. Went for the best. Go like a chest. I been the best. I got the. I can turn the check. Live like. Smith and Martin Lawrence, I'm a bad boy. When it got off my, then got to the cash and got in my bag, boy. Please don't think it's sweet, I stay with it, even though I'm a sad boy. You better watch the way you breathe around me. I've been down in my car. No one made my rich a million 9 months. Overseas, honey skin.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Yo.
vision. Big bank need racks on me. Stack that, keep that low key. Bad with the hair and nails on fleek, grip that. Me and my G's are top 3, paving the way, my no sheep. Watch out for what you can't see, cause the man pre-learned that from my OG. Big bank need racks on me. Stack that, keep that low key. Bad with the hair and nails on fleek, grip that. Me and my G's are top 3, paving the way, my no sheep. Watch out for what you can't see, cause the man pre-learned that from my OG.
Stressed out on that block, they're ringing me up, I got we get got. Is this man for the had to work the plan, set up shop. But life, pray to God, so I love my time till I'm gone. Vices I dealt with the wrong, exhaling the nimbus, head pain in my songs. I'm loving the heavenly touch, got a and I'm this life kinda short, be on job, yeah. Be honest, do not stay to a boss. I'm seeing my people be lost, so I'm finding a way.
Big bank need racks on me. Stack that, keep that low key. Bad with the hair and nails on fleek, grip that. Me and my G's are top 3, paving the way, man, no sheep. Watch out for what you can't see, cause the man pre-learned that from my OG. Big bank need racks on me. Stack that, keep that low key. Bad with the hair and nails on fleek, grip that. Me and my G's are top 3, paving the way, man, no sheep. Watch out for what you can't see, cause the man pre-learned that from my OG. Yeah, obsessed with success, trying to run up a couple M's and no less. Mine been up next, we've been blessed, been putting in work, been sparking the interest. With no strings attached, I press with no stress. Running to the bag, can't lose breath, gotta save and stack. No, I can't lose bread, got a pattern up. Trying to get a new front step, money adding up, so I know I'm moving correct. Can't damage us, came in and move like a vet, not a panicker. You chatting mad, shut your mouth, can't back it up. I'm with the plan it out, then bad it up. I'm trying to get big racks. See how I'm running on the track, enough stamina. When we come through, that's a bank need racks on me. Stack that, keep that low key. Bad with the hair and nails on fleek, grip that. Me and my G's are top 3, paving the way, my no sheep. Watch out for what you can't see, cause the man pre-learned that from my OG. Big bank need racks on me. Stack that, keep that low key. Bad with the hair and nails on fleek, grip that. Me and my G's are top 3, paving the way, my no sheep. Watch out for what you can't see, cause the man pre-learned that from my OG.
Yes, Naya. Cool na aya. Who am I? It's just the girl, them sugar. Alright. Here I know. Whoa, na 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 na. Oh, na 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 na. Sim Simma. Who got the keys to my bimmer? Who am I? The girls, them sugar. How can I? In a rush. Pass me the keys to my trucks. Who am I? The girls them lock. And I we too precious, but you whip up. Draw for your niggle like your niggle can't stitch it. Draw for your oxen like a cow, you wanna chop it. Draw for your pickaxe like a gun, you wanna dig it. It's like a riverside up on the bank and you take it. It's like a bicycle, so you hold it and dash it. So you watch it, so you crash it. She a tell you, say you grab it. Girl, she a beg you wanna ball, take it, stop it. Batman plug in and me a move like a electric. It's like a basketball, she take time out. Well, listen to me silent, well, listen to me lyrics. I be the man there and me a drop it. I said, Sim Simma, who got the keys to my bimmer? Who am I? The girls them sugar, how can I? In a rush, pass me the keys to my trucks. Who am I? The girls them lock, and I with the precious fuck. Anything she want, I will give it unto she. I can't believe today my friend them tell me that she flee. I don't believe he's angry and I don't believe he's grief. I don't believe it's Susan or the other girl. The love for me she have, that is the only thing I need. I don't intend right now just to lose my main squeeze. Oh, Guantanamela, you are Jolly well you watch you on me body under pressure. Man, see your body all like mosquito. When the body right, just to know you got the power. But Sim Simma, who got the keys to my bimmer? Who am I? The girls them sugar, how can I? In a rush, pass me the keys to my trucks. Who am I? The girls them lock, and I the precious cup. I tell myself I don't want nobody else to ever love me. You are my guiding star, my shining light. I love you, baby, but that day you leave and you're gone. I know that girls, they going crazy. I know the girls love song, all of them are on come, cause the one of them want this, baby. I told you once and I told you twice that I am the girls, them sugar. Now the girls them attack me and the girls them rush me because them are driving the Beamer. And the girls them flavor, I'm not. I am the helper, no helper. And a girl loves watcher, I want to hear her. And listen when the DJ I say, Sim Simma, pass me the keys to my Beamer. Oh my, the girls them sugar, how can I? In a rush, pass me the keys to my trucks. Oh my, the girls them lock, and I the precious Sim Simma, who got the keys to my Beamer? Oh my, the girls them sugar.
Half full or half empty. Heart's full, it ain't empty. Pull up with love, no envy. Pull up with Ez in a Bentley. Don't need them to accept me, but you are gonna respect me. I got a beast in my belly, don't tempt me. We're in the belly of the beast, it's deadly. Half full or half empty. Heart's full, it ain't empty. Full up with love, no envy. Kenzo, Fendi, no Mackenzie. Don't need them to accept me, but you are gonna respect me. I got a beast in my belly, don't tempt me. We're in the belly of the beast, it's deadly. What the they started? This ain't your average artist. Yeah, I grew up on Heartless, but I ain't never been half-hearted. It don't depend who's asking, suck what, it couldn't be me you're speaking to. These man didn't believe in you, now they wanna chill with you. This comes to me naturally. This ain't no gimmick or acting. Me, that's like then walk off casually. Try and know that I'm active. Try me cause I'm match fit. TB still gang haters see me and get some fanny. The fact is, I've never fallen off. I paid the cost to be the boss. I took the loss, I made it back. Now I just and make it stack. It is what it is. Now you can't play with the facts. I know what it is. Now I can't forget what it is. I was one of those kids in the flats. It's just the life that we live. Half full or half empty. Heart's full, it ain't empty. Pull up with love, no envy. Pull up with Ez in a Bentley. Don't need them to accept me, but you are gonna respect me. I got a beast in my belly, don't tempt me. We're in the belly of the beast, it's deadly. Half full or half empty. Heart's full, it ain't empty. Full up with love, no envy. Kenzo, Fendi, no Mackenzie. Don't need them to accept me, but you are gonna respect me. I got a beast in my belly, don't tempt me. We're in the belly of the beast, it's deadly. Round there gets down there gets it's kinda mad when your brethren falls in love with a still rough, rugged and ready. If they're coming, I'm ready. I've done it already. I ain't running, I'm running it red, see. These man are just desperate. Do anything for the best look. Can't hear when they're speaking backwards. Forwards where I put my best foot. Diamond a shine and a glisten. Jump in the bend, it's time for the mission. I'll put my gold Jew face on. A real boss don't need permission. And the fact is, I've never fallen off. I paid the cost to be the boss. I took the loss, I made it back. Now I just and make it stack, it is what it is. Now you can't play with the facts, I know what it is. Now I can't forget what it is. I was one of those kids in the flats. It's just the life that we live. Half full or half empty. Heart's full, it ain't empty. Pull up with love, no envy. Pull up with Ez in a Bentley. Don't need them to accept me, but you are gonna respect me. I got a beast in my belly, don't tempt me. We're in the belly of the beast, it's deadly. Half full or half empty. Heart's full, it ain't empty. Full up with love, no envy. Kenzo, Fendi, no Mackenzie. Don't need them to accept me, but you are gonna respect me. I got a beast in my belly, don't tempt me. We're in the belly of the beast, it's deadly.
Thinking as I come these days. Tell me if I'm looking better. Just the other night I was playing with this feta. My mama said I'm acting kinda different. It's probably all the that I've been missing. I don't tell nobody cause I don't do any. All these catch you slipping. Hope I find the truth while I'm alive. Before what you expect. So put your pride to rest. Ay. I saw you, now you. Pull up on me, tell me where you wanna go. It's 3 a.m. and you 6 a.m. and you telling me. Okay, I'm getting older and I'm losing some friends. Thought they was my, but they don't make no sense. When you find out what you, don't be texting my phone. Ay, I like it better when you leave me alone.
Hey, hey, dial tone, dial tone, dial tone. In a place I can't explain, I guess you just gonna have to go. And I can tell you how I got here. When you get here, you gon' know. Hey, echo, echo, echo down my ego. Let me check on battleship. I sink afloat. I'm Malcolm Missile, Roman Greco, dial tone. Never a home. Shout out Total. Twilight zone, no one can reach me. Get my elbow room like Dusty Rose. Come back, some taste the benches. Misadventures, the wrestlers hungry. Intestines, cut the grapevine, cut corp. If you infected, doctor, give me the diagnosis. Cabin fevers. Hey, hey, dial tone. In a place I can't explain, I guess you just gonna have to go. Hey, dial tone. And I can tell you how I got here. When you get here, you gon' know. Dial tone. Right back and told her I'm now home. Yeah, dial tone. I'm in the twilight zone. I have an animal, I have a ghost. And nomad, I'm a vagabond forever on the road. I'm in the twilight zone. I have a setup, I have a soul. Lot of Texas P, lot of Insects kicking in. I could win the Sion. I'm throw. Every king got a. Every up I got a. Everything gon' fall together. Something had to fall apart. It's the day of the dog. Saw the double ones when they roll. They can't them all. Every king got it. Every up I got a. Everything gon' fall together. Something had to fall apart. It's the day of the dog. I need a home for. In a blink that is gone.
What do they care? I need enough of my kids. Little mama, Bella, diamonds, straight from a tree. Watch how I climb up, I'm on top of my. She say, Papi, is it mine? I said it depends. When look from PK, little Kim. She want me, let me click in. Mother come back, whoa. She want revenge. She a Scorpio, let's think I know her. The hinges, I for the door, then let my friends in. I feel like Joey, but lipstick. Keep it realistic, no fiction, work for no. I got employees, this the big reveal. It's the boys, me no Carlito pushing her. Prodigal, it's me not paralyzing, not hiding. It's me optimizing my option. I told a second the doctor, put me up out of my mommy. I cook up, a wop, took yo, like a walk, cook up, a wop, took yo, a walk.
It's just man, you already know premium.
You do somersault. Screw you, take the summers off. I love the. You can never take me down. Hey, if you ain't like me, you gon' hate me now. You're afraid to strike, yeah, manifested as a child. My cousin stacked this bread and manifested as a. These thoughts upon my head and manifested as a crime.
I need enough of my kids. Little mama, Bella, diamonds, straight from a.
Hi, everyone. We're Coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. For the Philadelphia 76ers, they won their last contest, that game against the Clippers. And what a fight they put up. Great resilience to storm back down the stretch.
And winning that game the way they did with the incredible fourth quarter comeback couldn't have left them feeling any better.
Yeah, it was definitely a gut check with W for them. I mean, they never gave up or gave in, even when things looked bad for them.
Pass to Embiid. Rebound by the 76ers. Harden with it. George picks him up. Here is Harden. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. And the shot goes in. And a highly anticipated matchup tonight, Greg. Two teams that could not be hotter.
And the trick to winning a game like this, force your opponent to play your style of ball.
And Ewing with the block. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter.
That's the third straight miss to start this game, and they're still looking for their first basket.
He's looking for Marion and finds him. Stolen by Doug. Doncic right side. Embiid wide open. And he's good on the three ball.
Hey, I'll tell you what, Embiid is not just an okay shooter. This guy's a terrific shooter. So you can't let him get comfortable really from any distance. He can knock it down from anywhere. Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Pass to Ennis. Back to Embiid. Clock at 4. And George, here we go. Count that bucket. Embiid got 5.
You know, after averaging just 1 assist per game as a rookie, George has really upgraded his passing game. But nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
Now here's Harden. Pass to Ewing. All sorts of time. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
You know, as a distributor and dime dropper, Harden has really got a nice eye for how to get teammate shots and does a really good job setting up a shooter.
Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Embiid, no good.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
The 76ers leading by 3. Ewing inside. And he uses the glass on the layup. 6 points for him. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Pass to Embiid. Shoots the 3. That one's not going to go. So Philadelphia will take it the other way.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Harden throwing it down right in their faces. Don't be so mean, James.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's Doncic. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Back to Doncic. Pass to Embiid. Marion with the steal.
Last 2 minutes to play. First quarter.
And then Ewing with the jam.
Boy, once he's near the bucket, he's a threat to throw it down because Ewing has such great size.
And George, here we go. And it's George finishing it off.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Nets trailed by 7. Pass to Embiid. Back to George. 5 to shoot. Driving the lane. And George with the stuff.
George can be so deadly on the drive. He's got great quickness. He sees an opening and takes it right away.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Going inside. The open shot by Ewing. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Ewing's got 12 in the game.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
Now here's Embiid. Dudley's shot is good.
Intelligent ball movement that time from Embiid, getting it to a guy with a better shot.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And they get it back. And Patrick Ewing with the slam.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
And the Nets with possession here. Inside. Here's Embiid. Banked in off the glass. He has 7.
He's just too big, too powerful, too skilled. Not worried about whoever's defending him at all. Boy, that looked like a failure to communicate. You hate unforced errors.
And the Nets decide to take their first time out here. Patrick Ewing really making a difference here.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
Sixer substitution.
Knocked away. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with a 6-point. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Philadelphia.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
You know, adding on to that, they've done a great job of challenging and changing shots in this first half, and they've gotten some blocks as well.
Here's Johnson after Dirk Nowitzki's bucket. Here's Mikan. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Mikan's got his first 2 points.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And Nowitzki wide open. He fires. No good on the triple. Here's Johnson. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Dirk Nowitzki did not like that.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that. And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small in his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Here's Johnson. Launches it. Buries the long-range jumper. Cooper's got the lead up to 11 now for the 76ers.
Yeah, you know, Cooper is consistent as a three-point shooter, doing a nice job finding space to shoot from here.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush. He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Pass to Mikan. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Yeah, watching Johnson focus in on his teammates, he does a really nice job, I think, of sensing and feeling when his guy is open.
And down the road, Greg, which current player might make for the best coach?
Well, I'm always partial to the point guard. And if you're looking for leadership, man, Chris Paul, Mike Conley, those guys I think are destined to coach. I think LeBron would be a great one as well, but I got a sneaky suspicion he'd just rather own the team.
To the inside. Here's Nowitzki. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Pass to Mikan. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Back to Durant. Shot clock at 6. Out to Wallace. Fires the 3. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant.
Would have been impossible for KD to miss his teammate there. He was wide open.
And then Johnson with the dunk.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Here's Mikan, and it's sent back by Nowitzki.
And, you know, Nowitzki is capable of 86ing these shots now. That means rejection, using his height and wingspan to deny.
Now, here's Parker. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game.
And close to making the defense pay
for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Mike.
Oh, man. And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
You know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Starks with the steal. Pass to Mikan. Durant with the steal. 3-on-3. Nowitzki left side. Over Mikan. Ball's knocked loose. Philadelphia leading by 7. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
His first foul.
Yeah, you know, sometimes you just got to take your medicine and wrap Mikan up because he's a big guy to deal with.
And the 76ers will go for a different look here. And he makes both free throws.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Come on, who wants it? Get out!
Timeout called the 76ers.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
I'm telling you, we got features for everybody. But we only give them out to the loudest fans. You want more? Let's go!
And he makes the first.
I really like how humble Doncic is as a player. I mean, he never seems satisfied with his own play and is constantly looking for ways to improve upon himself. And that's a great quality to have as a supremely talented player.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
And here's the fast break. Marion leading the way. Pass to Ewing. 76ers moving the ball around. Shot clock at 5. Off target on the 15-footer. Up in time. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Philadelphia in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Now here's Embiid. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Embiid's got 9.
Well, you know, there's only so much you can do against Embiid, guys. I mean, he's such a terrifically skilled offensive player with great size. I mean, he plays pretty much through any kind of contact.
3 from the inbound. Houston's shot's good.
3.
And the 76ers lead by 10. And Doncic, here we go.
Big time flush by Doncic. Man, this young fella really has a lot of game.
Nifty move. And Embiid with the block. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on James Harden. It's his first trip to the line. The first one falls.
You know, coming out of high school, George had a lot of options. He chose Fresno State, and it was a good call. His skills were on full display. He got to grow and blossom there. He became a leader. He even got his number retired and earned the number 10 pick in the draft, which was a surprise. But he's paid that off in a big way over his career.
Here's Ewing. It's good. He's got 18.
And one reason why Ewing is not only an all-star talent, but a Hall of Fame talent. Awesome at getting to his spots and then capitalizing.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 6. Pass to Embiid. Out to Doncic. Over Marion. Sean Marion grabs the miss. The 76ers leading by 8. Harden. And the jam by Harden.
Harden is one of the most lethal penetrators in the game and excels at finding lanes to the rim.
Let's go down to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. As NBA revenues climb into the tens of billions of dollars, teams have even more resources to compete. Staffs are growing with more coaches, trainers, and specialists, so general managers have more to manage than ever. Generally, the best organizations are those that effectively collaborate and communicate across the board. Kevin?
And DA, as we know, that's always been the case. Thank you. And Doncic gets it to go.
Everything working for him out of the half as they've hit 4 of their first 5 shots.
Up top, Ewing. And then Ewing with the jam.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
Woo, one of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
From George.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it.
That might indeed ignite a spark in this team.
And the rejection by Embiid.
Fantastic defender. Embiid is consistent, not only blocking shots, but going after him as well, especially when he's in the area.
Now here's Harden. He's got 11. And Embiid pulls it down. Doncic right side. Pass to Embiid. Marion with the steal. Harden with it. George picks him up. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Quigley with it. Embiid is at the elbow. Out to the wing. Takes a 3. Rebound by the 76ers.
Well, he had one three-pointer in the first half, but so far...
the power on that throwdown.
And Harden, an absolutely vicious dunker. Terrific at bouncing towards the rim for the epic throwdown.
Here's Embiid. Patrick Ewing comes up with the rebound. And it's Harden with the ball for Philadelphia. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. And Greg, you were a hard-nosed defender. Would you be frustrated by what they're calling a foul today?
You know, I would based on how I played, but if you grew up in this era, this is just the way the game is, and you have to adapt and adjust, and that's what you're seeing with the players. Guys can defend it every bit as good as they ever have. In fact, I would argue they're better defensively today because they're not allowed to grab and hold. So the league is focused on offense. The fans seem to love it. But at the end of the day, you still got to get after it defensively.
And Philadelphia calls time here. .144 left to play in the third. Vader on the way. Mikan's shot is good. Mikan's got the lead up to 13 now for Philadelphia.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Now here's Johnson. After the miss from KD. Mikan, no good.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Here's Durant. It's rebounded by Mikan.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
And then Durant with the dunk.
Well, that dribble gives KD the momentum he needs, and you can see his teammates already loading up with smiles as he explodes to the cup.
Here's the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Mikan's got 21 in the game.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
No question about it. They found a nice rhythm from deep.
Here's Nowitzki. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. Nowitzki's got 13.
Love the body control of Nowitzki. Even when the defense is on him, he stays calm and in control.
Pass to Cooper. To the paint. Here's Mikan. 6 on the shot clock. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Rejected by Nowitzki. And taken away by Johnson. He got it up. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Philadelphia leading by 12. Starts outside. Back to Johnson. Takes it inside. It's hauled in by Nowitzki. So it's Brooklyn now. Oh, he misses the dunk.
When you do moves like that and you miss, you know you're going to hear it from your coaches and your teammates.
Here's Mikan. Sweet move. Rips it home after the terrific move.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness in it.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
Nowitzki. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
On defense, the 76ers. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Pass to Mikan. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Nice defense from Wallace. Nets trail by 12. And KD, here we go. Now Nowitzki. Down low. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
Kev, attitude is everything, and I love Nowitzki's attitude. He looks to shoot it every time, being aggressive on every catch. And I like that. Being aggressive on offense when you've got his skill set, that's a winning combination, bro.
Pass to Mikan. Off the mark from 16 feet out. Nowitzki outside. And there's the drive. And the jam by Dirk Nowitzki.
I like watching Nowitzki get it to the rack because he's a little unorthodox, but he still makes it work. Keeps the ball high so the defenders can't get to it.
Millsap in the corner. Johnson outside. Pass to Mikan. Back to Johnson. 4 on the clock. And stolen by Nowitzki. And Durant launches from deep. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. And now it's only a 5-point 76ers lead. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Nets.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. They forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And also, I've been extremely impressed with their interior D. Their rim protection has been as good as it gets. They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
It's a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers talking to the team. He loves the aggressiveness on D. He said, we're doing a great job of challenging everything they're trying to do. Stay active, talk to each other, don't let up. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Brooklyn Nets.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Now here's Harden. Marion outside. Into the lane. And Sean Marion with the slam.
And Marion finishes with strength there, demonstrating how athletic he is with that dunking ability.
Here's Embiid. A shot's good on the assist by George. 15 points for Joel Embiid.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Ewing with it. Crafty move. And then Ewing with the jam.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Well, that might be fair, but I wouldn't want to take away from what he did in that last game. I mean, let's just say it's a pretty nice run he's on, no matter how you decide to frame it up.
And they get it back. Here's Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
Doncic not afraid of the moment, actually embraces the spotlight. This guy steps up big when needed most.
And he commits the intentional foul.
His first foul. First team foul.
1:39 left to play in the final quarter. Here's Ewing. And then Ewing with the jam.
An elite scorer, demonstrating once again how fast he can fill it up.
The drive by Doncic. Marion with the steal. Pass to Ewing. Good D by Embiid.
The Sixers foul. Patrick Ewing. His first foul. First team foul.
Nets trailed by 7. The drive by Doncic. It's blocked. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. And Brooklyn making a change here.
For your Nets, Dirk Nowitzki.
And here's Ewing. In the corner, it's Robinson. Bangs home the trifecta.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the 76ers.
They really lit it up in this one. Fantastic offensive performance.
Definitely just simply shot the ball well. One of those games to be proud of.
And the wins continue to come in fairly easy for these guys in what's been a very strong year, to say the least. Tonight will push them up to 56 wins.
And a one-sided season series this has been. In the final game of the year between these two, they end up doing everything necessary to finish up with a 2-0 record against the Nets.
Ewing can't hit. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Nets. 8-point game. He gets it in there.
Well, Durant knows the team looks to him for this. These kinds of moments, the intensity of the moment never rattles him.
Now here's Harden. Here's Houston. Pass to Ewing. then Ewing with the jam.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
Here's Nowitzki. Almost, but it rolls out. Here's Ewing. And the miss. So the 76ers win it. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg
Eyes on me when I step in the room. You stay with my name in your mouth. Don't your get tired, that's a mouthful. When I wear my jewels and sip my juice, need a couple Cuban links with some big boots. I can't help I was born like this. Ain't my fault that you want my drip. Little bit of could have been my friend. Now you gotta watch while I win, win, win.
I'm coming in fast. First place, you coming in last. I'm hitting that gas. I'm hitting that. My body, I'm coming in fast. First place, you coming in last. I'm hitting that gas. I'm hitting that. Loud commotion, we causing a commotion. I put it in, I put it in, I put it in motion. I put it in, I put it in, I put it in motion. Loud commotion, we causing a commotion.
My back is aching, my too tight. You mad as that I shine so bright. My back is aching, my too tight. I know that's right. My back is aching, my too tight. You mad as that I shine so bright. My back is aching, my too tight. I know that's right.
Some fine, thanks for asking. Getting money every day, don't got time for relaxing. In my head, they asking where I've been away. So I can relieve the pain. In my head, she been in my head. I just poke, still can't go to bed. I sacrifice myself like Jesus sacrificed for sins. I just got a Benz and I'ma push it through the wind. I just got a check and I'ma spend it on my friends. I'm lying, finna spend it on my Benz. I'm not a sinners. I'm trying the best that I can. Gotta stay, don't wanna land. Safe, low, but I'm falling again. I'm fine, thanks for asking. Getting money every day, don't got time for relaxing. In my head, they asking where I've been away. So I can relieve the pain. In my head, she been in my head. I just poke, still can't go to bed. I'm fine, thanks for asking. Getting money every day, don't got time for relaxing. In my head, they asking where I've been away. So I can relieve the pain. In my head, she been in my head. I just poke, still can't go to bed.